Well, hey, y'all. Welcome to the American Farmsteadhers podcast. My name is Donna at Hazelbell Farm, and I'm joined here with my friend Jenny at the Gramstead Family Farm. Say hi, Jenny.
Hello.
And we are talking all the Farmsteadher things today.
That's right.
We did all the little things last week.
Yeah. And then this week it's going to be like a big thing that we talk about.
Yeah, but it's all the things for the big thing.
Yes.
Right? Well, without further ado, we're talking measuring your self-sufficiency. So we got this idea from a little bit of a questionnaire out of a book that we both have, and I don't want to butcher it. So it's the Encyclopedia of Country Living, written by Carla Emery. I have an old copy, and Jenny has a newer copy that's kind of been revised a little bit up with the times. They're both excellent. But in there is a measure of your food self-sufficiency. And since that's kind of what we do, right?
Yes.
That's what the farm is always
revolving
around food. Everything we do revolves around food.
That's what it is. I mean, the whole thing started because we wanted to be more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Not because we wanted to sell food to people.
No.
No.
Not really. That kind of happened later. Yeah. We wanted to, we want quality food. We want ethically sourced meats. We want, the highest nutritional value that we can grow. And we weren't finding that at an affordable price in any stores. And we want local.
Yeah.
And those are kind of few and far between, finding a local producer.
Yeah, it really is. They are very few and far between.
Mm-hmm. So we started doing it for ourselves and our families and had some extra, and that's the only reason we actually sell anything.
Pretty much.
Off of our farms. That's it.
Yep.
That's the only reason.
Well, we're going to raise 20 chickens for ourselves, so we might as well raise 20 more for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, but ultimately it comes down to our families being as self-sufficient as we can.
Right. If I had to not sell food to other people, I would be totally fine.
I would be totally fine too.
Yeah.
Our main goal is just to not have to depend on somebody else to feed our family.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so this little questionnaire is really cool. Should we just jump right in?
Yeah, I think we should jump right in because when I first, read the title, like a measure of your food self-sufficiency, I'm like, oh, we got this. We got this. We're doing good over here, But then as I got into it, my eyes were really kind of open, like, wow.
Maybe not.
There's a lot that we're not doing.
Yeah.
So
kind of come at this as what if there were no grocery stores?
Right.
What if there was not a way to, drop by on your way home from your 9 to 5 and pick up dinner or pick up the thing that you forgot when you did your weekly grocery shop trip? Things like sugar.
Right.
Well, what if there was no place to go buy sugar or salt? I'm not going to mine salt.
No, definitely not mining any salt. And, we don't use a whole lot of sugar, but it's in a whole lot of stuff that we eat that we just don't think about, so.
Right. Yeah, if you want to bake a cake, even if it's just a special occasion, you're going to want some sugar in that cake or some kind of sweetener. Mm-hmm. And so coming at it from that standpoint is pretty eye-opening. So let's go. What's the first one say? You have to read them because I can't see it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, and I'll start by saying that this does say that see how your family measures up to the old-timer standards.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where the gap comes in.
And again, this was originally written in the 70s.
Right.
So in the 70s, who were the old-timers then?
Right. Right. This is old-timer standards.
Yeah, so you're looking at early 1900s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's not really any right or wrong answers here. It's just to kind of gauge where is your family at.
Right.
So do you grow your own vegetables?
Yes.
Yes.
Mostly.
Percentage.
Oh, percentage? I'm going to say, I don't have any facts to base this off of, but I'm going to say 90%.
Okay, 90%. That's really good.
Yeah, we do buy things out of season.
Yeah.
And we do buy things that we're not good at growing, like asparagus.
Right.
Well, maybe I should say like 80%.
Okay.
80%. I'm going to go with that as for vegetables.
Okay. I would say, yes, for sure, we grow our own vegetables. I don't really buy vegetables in the grocery store except for those ridiculously convenient chopped salads.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
They're so overpriced that way, too.
I know. And I buy like 5 a week.
Do you really?
I do.
So that's like a lunch or to have with dinner or whatever.
Yeah. Like we'll mix up, if it's just me and Tori eating for dinner, we'll share one of those.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll have a whole one for lunch.
Yeah.
And it's really just a convenience thing.
Right.
You know.
I get it. If I am grocery shopping, I will oftentimes get one of those to have it ready when I get home. I can just throw some meat on it if I want.
Yeah. But that legit is the only thing that I buy in the vegetable department at the grocery store. Other than that, every vegetable that we're eating is just seasonal, what's coming out of my garden, or, like when we went to the flea market and did the bulk purchase, like of the mushrooms and stuff like that. So I don't know, I guess chopped salads are my guilty pleasure.
I like chopped salad too. Lettuce is one of those things that we do buy regularly. Lettuce here in the summer is just a no-go. And even in the winter, I don't grow enough of it.
Yeah, I guess I do buy romaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lettuce for salads. It also depends on the year. I mean, if I had to depend on my own cucumbers this year, forget it,
Yeah.
I didn't grow cucumbers. I didn't grow corn.
No.
There are some things.
Oh, wait, I do buy canned corn. See.
The more we talk about it and the more I think about it, and like you talked about the bulk buying and stuff, I think my 80% is probably shooting high.
I think I'm going to go with 50%.
50%, yeah. Now, is that something that you could survive on as being self-sufficient? I guess we could. We'd probably weigh less. At our house anyway.
You know what, though? If it really comes down to it, and I had to... If I could not get those chopped salads and those cans of corn, I would grow something.
Right. I definitely would.
I would do the harder work.
Yeah.
I'm just spoiled by the convenience of it.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Aren't we all? Yeah. What's the next one?
Ooh, I'm going to let you read it because you're the queen.
I'm not any kind of queen. I'll be a queen. Do you grow your own dairy foods, milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, etc.? And what percent? So... you did a stint with dairy, a very brief one.
A very, very brief one. I think I milked my goat twice.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that brief. Jenny was like, yeah, this is not for me.
It was really, really, really brief.
It is not for everybody.
Well, goats weren't for me.
Oh, goats aren't for me either.
Goats were not for me. I mean, I think and so let's just be clear here. I'm 0% on this.
0% dairy. Okay.
But if I wanted to do dairy, I would totally go cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you considered sheep? Like a dairy breed of sheep?
Yes, actually, I have considered that. I thought about it, I should say.
Yeah.
And that's about as far as it went.
Yeah.
I'm honestly considering, I know you've mentioned it before that you thought that maybe Hershey's my milk cow.
She might be.
She might be.
Or something like Maple, who I just got. Maple would suit your family well.
Yeah.
She would. Something like her.
Yeah, I need something low key and something that's not going to give 18 tons of milk.
Right.
Although, I will tell you, last week I bought 5 gallons of milk at Aldi.
And you went through it?
And that was on Saturday, and I have a half a gallon left.
Right, and it's only Thursday.
And it's only Thursday.
So, it's not just the milk, though. It's so then you also buy ice cream, butter, yogurt.
I buy yogurt.
Sour cream. Cheese. Yeah. I'm going to say 90% for us.
Dang.
Yeah. Definitely. And I feel confident in that. It could even be higher, but it depends on the season right now. I'm not skimming any cream off of any milk, so I'm not making ice cream. My kids want ice cream. We'll buy ice cream. It's nothing. I'm very spoiled, though.
Yeah.
The store-bought ice cream is nothing like ice cream that we make. So it's just not the same. So it's the kids who want it. And then things like sour cream, we'll improvise with yogurt, with like a Greek strained yogurt. Right now, I don't know, like occasionally I'll buy something just because we're busy and I'm trying to get back. Like I bought cottage cheese last week. It's like, all that milk you have, and cottage cheese is so easy to make, but it's like the chopped salad. Like it's a convenience. I'm trying to get back into my everyday routine with the kids in school and, all of the things. So yeah, every now and then I'll buy something out of convenience to save some time. And, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like a dairy animal is gonna check a lot of the dang boxes.
It does.
And I'm not checking any of those.
It also feeds chickens, pigs, soil. It does so many things, dairy.
Dang it.
I've said it a million times. My place revolves around my dairy cow.
Yeah.
It does.
Maybe I need to go Dexter.
The lady I bought maple from has some Dexters. I don't know if she's selling any. I don't know if any are in milk.
Or I wonder if, like, I should just get a Jersey and then let her breed with the Angus bull because Jersey Angus beef is so good.
It's been our favorite so far.
Really, really good.
Yeah, it's been our favorite so far. Of course, the beef we're eating on right now is Holstein Angus.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to be wonderful. I didn't expect it to have enough fat on it. It does.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I will say that the Jersey Angus beef that we had, it was very, very, very lean, but the flavor was on time.
Yeah. Well, it's lean as far as fat to trim on the outside. Jerseys carry their fat in the muscles. They have a lot of marbling.
They have a lot of marbling.
Yeah. And so that's the good part. That's where they put their fat.
That's nice.
We should move on.
All right, so on to the next one.
Right. Do you grow your own meat?
Yes, we grow our own meat, and I can confidently say 100%.
100. I would say 95 for us because we do buy lunch meat, which is like...
Oh, now see, you're stealing my thunder. I buy lunch meat.
And it's like the crappiest of meat that you can buy.
Right, and maybe that's why I don't really think of that as meat.
It's not like meat, no.
Like when I hear do you grow your own meat, I'm thinking like dinner meat.
Right.
Yeah,
or breakfast meat. Yeah. We do buy, we do grow all of our own chicken, all of our own pork, all of our own beef, and then we have had in the past quails, rabbits,
deer.
We do hunt deer, fish. We do buy some canned tuna and salmon. Occasionally I'll buy some salmon steaks if we're in the mood for it. And then we do buy lunch meat out of convenience. I know I can roast and we've got a deli slicer, but like
it's the convenience thing again.
Yeah, my people go through some mad sandwiches, man.
Yeah, we do too. The boys do a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah, they're quick and easy. And the people are fed. The masses are happy. So that's what we do.
So I kind of have this crazy meat idea in my head that I've been knocking around because my swimming pool, we have an above ground swimming pool, and it's a saltwater pool. And so the chlorine generator on it broke. And so my swimming pool is like totally green now. And I'm like, oh, well, let's just look this up and see how much a new generator is. Well, they've like almost doubled in prices.
I'm sure.
They're like over $500 right now. Yeah. And it's like the end of August, kids are back in school. I'm like, no, I can't justify spending $500 to fix the pool. But I can grow tilapia in it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how many tilapia you could grow in a above ground pool? And so it's already got the filter on it. The pump and the filter work great.
Right.
There's no more chlorine in it because it's totally green.
So you just need like an oxygenator or like an aerator?
Well, no, because the filter.
Oh, it'll pick up air through there?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
The filtration system will put enough oxygen in the water.
Okay.
Yeah. By spewing it back out, that will oxygenate the water.
Okay, that's what I didn't know.
But if it didn't, I could always throw a little pump down there.
Sure. Make a little fountain in the middle.
Right.
A little floating fountain. Those are actually pretty easy. We did one in a pond at our last house. It was pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean, you could totally do something like that. And, but I'm wondering, like, do I have to get all the algae out of my pool?
Don't the tilapia eat the algae?
Well, when I had my aquaponics tank, I had an IBC tote container. So I think those are 250 gallons.
Something like that.
And I had about 100 fish in there. Only about 25 tilapia, and the rest were goldfish because I was afraid I was going to kill everything. That water was so incredibly clean. And I had that system going for a good couple years.
Is it algae on the bottom or is it algae in the water?
Pretty much right now it's algae on the bottom. So I'm thinking maybe I can just vacuum it.
I wonder if like little catfish would be good on the bottom.
I don't know, but
You could figure it out.
that is the one meat source that we're missing.
Fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
So
My people like to fish a lot.
yeah.
So we usually
we're
have
not good
fish.
fishermen. If we had to live off of our fishing skills,
That is something I can confidently say.
we might starve.
We would be fine if we had to just live on fish.
No, we would not be fine if we had to just live off of fish. We're way better. The boys are better hunters than they are fishermen.
That's funny.
So.
That's funny.
Okay, so do you grow your own fruit, berries, honey, sorghum syrup, or maple sugar and use them in the sweets in your diet? Negative.
I have kept bees.
Yes.
Most rewarding experience, most devastating, heartbreaking experience.
Right? When the whole swarm just leaves.
Over and over again. Yeah.
That's terrible.
You can come in.
Jaden's coming in behind him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but having your own honey is really cool. It's just to us, it just was a really cool thing.
Yeah.
But no, we didn't ever have enough like to not buy honey and syrup and sugar and all of that.
Yeah, we've only thought about it, but we haven't actually done it. Jaden, don't start that washer machine. Sorry. As far as fruits that we're growing, we finally had the strawberry bed that did really good.
Yep.
Yep. And I want to double that.
Yeah.
So that would be helpful. And we put in a couple blackberry bushes.
Yeah, we have the fruit. The fruit thing is not my strong suit.
Fruit's hard.
We buy a lot of fruit.
Yeah, I do too.
We have had one super productive peach tree, and then we moved. Berries, though, blackberries have been great. We haven't grown great blueberries, but we do glean them from an old blueberry farm.
Okay, so what do you think your percentage is?
2.
Right. Me too.
Mine's
Maybe
like, oh, a
1.
strawberry.
Right, 1%. I'm pulling like a handful of strawberries out of the garden a day when they're in season.
Yeah, I didn't even get that.
We put a fig tree in,
Uh-huh.
so that eventually I could use for my sweeteners. And I put 2 papaya trees in that are flowering. So,
Yep. There are some bananas that do well here, but to me, like, we buy bananas on a weekly basis.
yeah.
Not that we have to, but that is something that we enjoy. And I couldn't grow enough bananas to support us, I don't think.
No.
No.
No, there would have to be banana trees all over the place
Everywhere.
because don't they produce just once?
Like you get like a bunch or 2
Right.
in a year.
And then that tree is done.
Right. And
Although I did get a banana tree just for the sole purpose of the big foliage that you can get off the banana trees
Right.
to use as ground cover in the garden.
Right.
So,
That's good.
yeah, we need more fruit.
We definitely, I want to up my fruit game for sure.
Yeah, we have 3 peach trees. 2 of them haven't done anything, and they've been in the ground for several years. One of them, this last year, had like probably 100 peaches on it, and my chickens completely attack it. The crows will fly in.
birds,
The birds,
yes.
yeah. So like out of 100, we maybe ate 5.
Right. Oh, I had a really great lemon tree last year, and then I'm pretty sure it's never going to do anything ever again. I think it froze, and so it's growing down from the rootstock, but it's going to be whatever the rootstock is, which is not a good fruit. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a grafted
Right.
tree. So I think we'll be starting over with fruit trees here soon. We'll put in some new trees. I wanted to do it after it starts to cool off. I don't want to wait until February, like it's a
Yeah.
popular time. I want to do it in the fall.
Okay.
So
All right. So, ooh, this is a tough one. Do you grow your own cereal and bread grains?
No.
Negative.
no,
Negative.
No,
And we
0.
buy a lot of cereal. Like, if the grocery store shut down, my children might starve just for the lack of cereal.
we I do buy. So I buy wheat berries
Okay.
and to make flour with, but I don't grow them. I have rice seeds. I've not tried to plant them anywhere.
I have a bag too.
Do you?
Yeah, I got all gung ho one day and saw them. It was like this huge bag of rice seed. I'm like, we're going to grow rice.
No.
No, we're not going to grow rice.
Well, it needs a really wet place.
A flood and drain system.
Yeah. Well, I have like the right place, but I know that like Eric's going to mow it down, not realizing what it is.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried.
Yeah, so I'm a 0% on that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so do you save your own seed from the garden and grain patch?
From the garden, yes.
From the garden, yes.
As previously mentioned, no on the green.
No on the grain. I would say
I think saving seed is super important right now.
it is super important right now. And I mean, if there's something that you know that you're going to be growing on the regular, save the dang seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
This year we'll be able to do, actually, I started my brassicas, and the first seed to pop up was the broccoli seed that I saved from last
That
year.
you saved.
That I saved.
Yeah.
Nothing else has came up.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. I'm like, what the heck? And the seed was just from last year.
Right.
So it's not like it's even super old.
I have a bunch of seeds that came up. I'm super excited about it.
Nice.
I started separating out tomatoes last night because I cluster seeded those. And they all came up. Everything's coming up. I started onions.
Nice.
Those are coming up. Oddly enough, very few of them are stuff that I saved.
Okay.
But like I said before, like I'm on a seed clean out mission, so I'm using a bunch of old seed, and they're doing great.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
I would say about 50% of my fall winter garden is going to come from saved seed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because
That's
all
very
my
cool.
my arugula, my collards, my mustards, my brassicas, well, my broccoli anyway. I did not save bok choy, but all of those is saved seed. So
That's cool. Probably
And
more than 50 then.
that'll be a lot of the garden.
We so the thing about saving seed is it's not only a self-sufficiency thing, like that's important. Especially there's so much talk about seed shortages worldwide, and with the seed companies are mentioning
Yeah.
it now, and like it's coming out as more of like, yes, this is happening. It's not just a conspiracy for the crazies. But when you save seed, even if there is no shortage, that plant, that seed is adapted to your area. And I know we've talked about that before, but
Yeah.
I just can't stress the importance of that, because you're going to have a better pest resistance, a better disease resistance, a better chance of germination, like you saw. All of the things, it's going to be a better, stronger, healthier plant.
Yeah.
So that's the importance in saving seed.
Yes. Let's see here. Where are we on the list?
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So important. Do you have males for dairy and meat for breeding, or an easily neighbor access to them?
So I have a rooster for chickens.
Okay.
A couple of roosters.
Check.
I have a ram for the
Check.
sheep. I do not have a bull.
But
have
I
some
do.
bull.
You could always borrow mine.
Right, and like worst case, I could trailer
Right.
them somewhere. We've done that in the
Yeah.
past. We've trailered our cows to borrow a bull. I have 3 little bull calves. We're not keeping any of them as bulls though.
Yeah.
So I could if I had to.
You could if you had to.
If the world shut down tomorrow, I'd save
Right.
one as a bull.
Yeah.
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 If I didn't have a bull access, I would probably contact the neighbors.
Yeah.
They have a bull. There are several around who have bulls that we could just walk cows to, or we could walk him to us if we had to. I think that would be the most feasible thing to do. We use artificial insemination right now, So far, we like it.
Yeah.
So far, we like it, especially for the dairy girls. We're still learning it, but it's not a self-sufficient way to do things.
Right.
We're ordering semen straws, and like the shipping on that is a nightmare. Like it's expensive, it's complicated. You have to have the right tank. They ship it in the right tank. You have to have whatever the cooling, I don't know, is it nitrogen oxide or whatever? So yeah, we could have a bull if we need it, but the AI thing is, it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's, we have an experienced tech come on, he's kind of on 24-hour standby. So, your cows have to be in the right window of standing heat. We rely on him to get to us. We rely on him to bring the straw. We
spend money
on all of those things.
Yeah.
So it's not a self-sufficient way for breeding animals at all.
Yeah.
So if we had to, we'd change things up, but right now it's working for us. We have already talked about, Eric and I, about the beef girls taking them to a bull next time.
Yeah.
So, or borrowing a bull, I don't know, something like that.
Doing something like that. I would say we're at 75% on our males. We've got our roosters for our chickens. We have our bull for our cows. We have 2 rams for the sheep. And the only male that we're missing is pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a sow out there who, it's been over a year since she's been bred, and we've just been feeding her.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because we had access, again, it was kind of one of those borrowed males, and we had access to a really great boar, and he got sold to this farm in Ocala, and he's not available anymore. And he was great because he was so docile, and he would load right up, and we could bring him over. And so since we lost access to him, we just haven't done anything with her.
Oh.
So we're still kind of going, what should we do?
Do we want pigs? If we want pigs, we need a boar. If we don't want pigs, we got to get rid of her.
Or we thought about, should we just do AI on her?
Right.
We could do that. So I don't know. It's still up in the air, but we're at 75%.
Okay.
So
I guess we're at 66%.
66%.
And we're not keeping pigs right now, though, so there is that.
So do your orchard and nut and berry patches include young plants?
So my blackberries propagate on their own pretty easily. They're kind of popping up here and there.
Okay.
And filling in, but we spaced the plants out for that reason, knowing that they would do that. They're not doing that between the bushes as much as they're doing that into my garden rows. Oh. I know, it's like they're reaching for that compost, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But so they are multiplying on their own. But as far as young plants go, I mean, just what we plant.
Yeah, all of my fruit plants are young.
Yeah. Well, our strawberries are starting to run.
Okay.
So that'll make new plants.
Yeah.
That counts, right?
Yeah, that counts. That counts. It does count.
Yeah, but that's it.
I need to up our fruit and nut game, I guess.
We have no nuts.
Yeah.
We have acorns.
Yeah, no.
That's what we have.
We have no. You did peanuts this year?
Oh, we did peanuts.
You did peanuts.
I don't. I guess it's a legume, but yeah, we did peanuts.
Okay.
And that was fun. It wasn't enough to sustain us by any means. We weren't making peanut butter, and I didn't measure for poundage or anything, but I cooked a big pot of peanuts, and they were gone the next day, so it wouldn't be enough. But they were really good.
Veg for a day.
Yeah.
So do you replace every tree that you harvest?
So keep in mind, this was written years ago, and then trees would have been harvested for heat and cooking.
Yes.
On a regular basis. And that would need to be replaced to keep your
land.
Need
to be replaced. Yes, if you were an old timer or living up in the north, yes, that's definitely something to think about. Here in Florida, my biggest concern with harvesting trees is getting rid of the shade.
Right. We don't harvest trees per
No,
se.
we don't harvest trees. We only cut them down if they have to come down.
Yeah, yeah. We have taken out a bunch of oaks to thin our oak hill over our pastures because there wasn't enough light coming in.
Yeah.
And, we've kind of like trimmed them up to raise the canopy. We will take out, we don't want anything big near the house. And,
Right.
for thunderstorms and that.
Right.
Hurricanes, yeah. And then that's pretty much it. Like, we take them down if we have to.
Yeah.
Tree gets struck by lightning, tree falls on a fence, something's dead, that kind of thing. That's it. We're not replacing any trees, honestly.
No, we're not really either.
But we're not harvesting them either. So
Although my mom is really good about planting trees.
yeah.
Yeah, she has planted a lot of trees since they've had their little camper down on the other end of our property. She's like, anytime she's in town, she's buying a tree.
Like what kind of trees?
Oh, she's bought crepe myrtles,
Okay.
all of those Leland cypresses. We've got 2 rows of them that block the neighbor's barn at the very end. She did at least half of those, and I did the other half. She's got a weeping willow planted down there that's actually starting to grow really good.
Nice.
I can't tell you how many dogwood trees she's bought, and they do not grow. We cannot get a dogwood tree to grow here. We've planted like 4 or 5 of them.
They're super finicky too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very tender. Very tender. Like the orchids.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can't grow them. And my citrus trees that I have, she bought those.
Right.
Planted those.
Right.
So I guess my mom's the tree person.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is a good point right here. Is the land on which you grow your food borrowed, rented, being bought on contract, or paid for?
This is an excellent point to hit. So I talked with a friend yesterday. He asked me about buying some cows. I was like, no, we're not looking to buy any cows right now. He said, oh, that's a shame. I have this friend, and he has been on like a lease to purchase situation.
Okay.
And the owner came up and said, no, we're done. You have
Right.
30 days eviction. And
Done.
he said, no, we have a contract. And he took his contract to his attorney. And the attorney said, listen, this guy has a bunch of outs he has written in this contract. He can do whatever he wants, basically. And so this guy has to sell off his herd because he can't find land that's affordable for what he was paying, under his previous contract. And so he's got to sell his cattle. He's kind of attached to them. And he's stuck.
Yeah, so very important thing to consider. I mean, even with us, this is our land.
Yeah, but did you get your tax notice yet?
Right, I know, exactly. And it's not completely paid for,
Right.
so we have a mortgage out on it. So yeah, it's ours as long as we pay our mortgage. And then after our mortgage is paid off, well, it's ours as long as we pay our taxes. But the minute you quit paying them taxes,
It's going to be gone.
it's going to be gone. So is it really ours?
Right. That's a
No.
whole different conversation.
That's a whole different conversation. It's the Lord's. It's the Lord's.
It is.
Okay, so do you preserve vegetables for year-round use?
Yes.
Yes. Percentage.
Most.
Okay.
I guess that's just like more than 50. Yes, if anything that comes out of the garden, if we're not eating it right now, we're preserving it in some way.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm freezing a bunch of okra.
Okay.
And I'm dehydrating peppers.
Okay.
Those are 2 things that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are kind of done.
Yeah.
I've picked like 1 or 2 here and there, kind of enough to eat them fresh. So I might have enough to do 1 batch of like a tomato soup. It doesn't take a whole lot, but that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, anything that comes in that we're not going to eat right now, we preserve it in some way.
Yeah, us too. I'm not real certain that it makes it year-round. I usually put up a bunch of tomatoes. This year we did a bunch of potatoes, but will they make it a whole year? Probably not.
I try to do them for a year.
Last year we did can enough venison to make it Well, if I have one can left, if I save that one can until hunting season opens
Which is
up,
almost here.
it's almost there, then we did enough venison for the year. So.
Yeah. We have,
And green beans. Green beans is kind of something that
Yeah.
I get close to a year.
well, so here's the thing for us here in 8B, zone 8B/9.
Right, you can grow stuff year round.
We grow like we do like 2 growing seasons of green beans.
Right, you
So
can
I
do,
only
like-
need enough to the next season.
Right, you can do 2 summers.
Right. Right now, I have enough squash and zucchini until next year. I have quite a bit of green beans, but we're starting more anyway, so I'll have enough green beans till next year. I have enough tomatoes until next year. I bought potatoes. That'll be enough. I think that'll be enough to get us through. And then I also keep in mind, like some of this is not, some of what we have on the shelf is not to eat in the next year. It's like longer term storage. So
Right.
like I do buy in some cans of like emergency food storage kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to have. So
Just to have.
Yeah, if next year's potatoes are total crap, then I'm going to be glad that I have some canned potatoes on the shelf.
Yeah,
That's just the way we look at it.
yeah.
So, yeah, we preserve a lot. I really couldn't give you a percentage. We freeze.
That's a really hard question.
Yeah,
It's a hard question. We freeze a lot.
we can a lot.
I've got a ton of zipper peas frozen right now and black beans too.
Did you black beans that you grew? Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, we do preserve. I couldn't put a percentage on it because we do buy from the grocery store on a weekly basis or
Yeah.
bi-weekly basis, and because of the convenience, because we can. If I didn't have a grocery store, I could probably survive on just growing and preserving.
Yeah,
I think I could.
yeah. We're going to skip the next question because we already talked about cheese and milk.
Yep.
So, do you preserve your family's food supply by salting?
No.
I do have some salted bacon right now.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about
That's
that.
the only thing that we've ever salted was doing a slab of bacon.
Yeah, pork belly. That's it though.
That's it though, yeah.
And my experience with that is pretty limited.
Ooh, I preserve hides with salting,
There you go.
but we can't eat those.
That's pretty cool. Do you preserve your food supply by drying? Dehydrating, yeah.
Yeah, I do have a dehydrator. Do I use it a lot? No.
I really want a freeze dryer.
Yeah, I mean, mine is just like the round Walmart dehydrator, you know. And I mean, I guess it serves a purpose. I think the last time I used it, I dried out a bunch of peppers and like ended up grinding them up and putting them in like a shaker. I mean, spicy peppers. So.
Right. Yeah, that's what my peppers are going for right now.
I've got a bunch in the fridge waiting for a big enough batch.
Yeah. And then we dehydrate. I mean, like, it's kind of like, it's more for fun. At our
It
house,
is.
it's like we do jerky, but we don't do jerky like for long-term storage. We do jerky and it's gone in a week because it's so good.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we use our dehydrator. I have done big batches of like apple chips and kale chips, but it's like I said, it's never like to last us for the year.
Right. I mean, all of these things that we do now in modern times, it's kind of all for fun right now, but I think it's super important to know the skill.
Right.
You know, like if we ever do really need to know how to dehydrate food,
Right.
you know, or can food, or
Oh,
we at least have the
so
skill.
my friend built a huge dehydrator, like huge, and it's a solar dehydrator.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like it's out there in the sun, all the racks, and they're using it, and they're using it to preserve food, like for the long term.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
On a
impressive.
big scale. That's super cool.
Pretty impressive.
So do we preserve food by freezing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by canning.
Yes.
Root cellar storage. So we don't do that
Negative,
here.
because we're in Florida.
Yeah. We have kept some storage cabbage in a refrigerator, and we have kept some potatoes as long as possible when they kind of get to the end of they're going to spoil, so we better get them canned. And we have kept some winter squashes, but they're all in the house. They're not in a store, like a cellar of any kind.
Yeah. No.
So nope, we don't do that.
No root cellars here.
Cold frames, greenhouse, that kind of thing to extend your growing season.
No.
I've done like a low tunnel, like little low tunnel type thing, with plastic over. Actually, it was an old chicken tractor, and that worked well for starting seeds earlier than I normally would.
Right.
We do start seeds inside in the spring, or like in the winter. So I guess that counts.
Yeah.
I can't justify a greenhouse in Florida.
No, I cannot justify a greenhouse in Florida either, because I actually built one and went, no, this isn't going to work. And then I moved my aquaponics tank in there, and I was like, oh, no, this is not going to work. And
It's like 500 degrees in the summer, right?
it's really stinking hot in there.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, I probably could grow some really nice peppers and tomatoes in the winter, like in the dead of winter. It would probably work.
Something to think about.
Maybe, as long as it doesn't freeze too much at night, because, I mean, I ended up killing off all my tilapia because I was convinced that they would be fine in the greenhouse in the winter and that it would be warm enough, but no, it was not. We had a freeze, and there went all the fish.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yep. So...
we don't really need season extenders here, though. So
No, we
it
don't.
kind of doesn't apply to us.
No.
So
We live by different rules here in Florida.
we do. Florida gardening follows 0 rules. It's just like Florida man.
Right.
Crazy. Do you have enough food on hand to feed your family for 1 week?
Yes.
2 weeks?
Yes.
1 month?
Yes.
Yeah. How long would you say you could feed your family for? This is an uncomfortable question.
It is.
I don't really want everybody to know how much food.
Right? I mean, like, do we want to reveal that?
Well, I mean, and also you're considering, like, we have to consider, what do you have on the hoof in the field? Like,
Yeah.
What's walking around out there?
Right. Like, I mean, animals on the hoof, that counts.
Yeah.
And then too, I mean, if you have any, like, outside of all of this, like, fresh food preservation, like, do you have like an actual, like, emergency food supply, like stuff that's freeze dried that you bought from like a supply house?
Right.
So you got to kind of take all those things into consideration too.
Right. Right.
I think we're covered.
We're covered. We could feed ourselves
For a minute.
Yep, long enough.
Yep.
Leave it at that. Do you have enough seeds on hand to grow your food supply next year?
Yes.
I do too, for
Yes.
sure. I could grow for many years.
Yes. I could go for many years on seeds.
Yeah, and next year
You're saving them.
Right, exactly. Next year you're going to grow more seeds.
Right.
So that's pretty cool stuff. That's all. That's like Jenny said in the beginning. It's just a measure. It's a good, just an eye opener, a way to go. Ooh, what do we
Right.
have? Where are we strong? What do we need? Where are we weak?
Yeah.
And
What are we using for convenience that we could maybe just grow ourselves?
could we? Well, and today, and the way prices are, we might want to consider doing more on our own. Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, the chopped salad, it's like cabbage.
Right. And it comes with the dressing and the little chips.
Right.
Like, how much cheaper would it be to buy the ingredients?
I could roast Seminole pumpkin seeds.
Uh-huh.
I could not make the cheese because I don't have a dairy animal. So you could make my cheese.
I
for
could bring
it.
you some cheese.
I could make dressing, and grow cabbage.
Yeah,
Bam, chopped salad.
there it is. Sounds really good. I haven't had my lunch today.
Yeah.
So, do we want to finish with the poem that comes in the front of this
Yes.
book? I think we should.
Yes.
I think we should.
Yep, it's super cute. I think it kind of embodies the idea of the American Farmsteadher and kind of what that looks like on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it does.
She wears many hats. I'll let you read it.
Oh, I was going to offer to read half. Like you start it and I'll finish it.
Okay, yeah, you start,
Okay.
I'll finish.
Okay. It's called Mama's Mama, and it's in this Carla Emery's book.
Yeah.
She gives credit to Anna Reese Hinton. At the time, she was 85 years old. This was written in 1953. So consider that when you're thinking of her mama's mama. So this would have been 1800s.
Yes.
Okay, Mama's Mama. On a winter's day, milked the cows and fed them hay, slopped the hogs, saddled the mule, and got the children off to school. Did a washing, mopped the floors, washed the windows, and did some chores. Cooked a dish of home-dried fruit, pressed her husband's Sunday suit. Swept the parlor, made the bed, baked a dozen loaves of bread. Split some wood and lugged it in, enough to fill the kitchen bin. Cleaned the lamps and put in oil, stewed some apples she thought might spoil.
Churned the butter, baked a cake, then exclaimed, "For mercy's sake, these calves have got out of the pen." Went out and chased them in again, gathered the eggs and locked the stable, returned to the house to set the table. Cooked a supper that was delicious, and afterward washed all the dishes. Fed the cat, sprinkled the clothes, mended a basket full of hose. Then opened the organ and began to play When You Come to the End of a Perfect Day.
A perfect day. That's a lot in a day.
That's a lot in a day.
I mean, and we're complaining about like, okay, I did have a situation this morning where the cows all got out. Not all got out, but it was like, it was a circus. There were cows everywhere. It's like, okay, the cows got where they weren't supposed to get, the dairy cows, and the calves didn't do what they were supposed to do. And everybody was everywhere. And then I had to deal with some administrative stuff for our farm business. And then I had to deal with some people, and that's a whole different thing. And, I'm going to Jenny's to podcast today.
Right.
Like, it's a different time.
It is a different time. Mama's Mama covered all the bases.
Yeah, that perfect day is awesome. It gave me chills. It really did.
I thought that was a really great little poem, and just again kind of embodies the whole reason for all this.
Yeah. She's the American Farmsteadher for sure.
The original.
She did it all. She did it all. Yep. Kept the house, did the cooking, raised the food, managed the children.
Yep.
Yep. So maybe that will give you some inspiration to pick one of those things.
Right.
Maybe that self-sufficiency questionnaire will give you some inspiration to try to take one step to be a little bit more self-sufficient.
Yeah, find one skill or one thing that you can grow to make your family more self-sufficient, and just do it.
Yep, just one little step will get you there.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we will talk to you next week.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.